So, welcome back to a commentary on 5 centimeters per second, otherwise known as 5 feels per second, by me. Alright, so we kicked off at 26 when the video started here. Timer's useless for this because I can't do a timer in that way. So this is the second part of 3. This part will conclude at 48:30, and then the final part will resume at 48:30. Cosmonaut. Part 2 is Cosmonaut. I don't want to spoil things, but I have a certain thought I want to say, and I don't want to forget it in the midst of all this. Okay, so we got a new chick. Scootering. The detail, I'm telling you. This was impressive back when I first saw it. A lot as well. Man, was I impressed. The visuals were amazing. I don't know how I survived the Garden of Words in 5 centimeters per second in the same day. Oh, I was so depressed and angry, and I was expecting a better romance. Alright, she wants to talk to the guy, and he's grown up. And this is a new chick, because he's completely somewhere else. I have a summary bit. Tono and Kanae. Alright. They want career decisions. Future career survey. Nothing like pressuring you to try and figure everything out right off the bat. Or before the bat. I mean, you want to have some sort of path, but I think the voices are, the boy is Tomoya from Kanae and the sister from Kanae, May. I think. That's kind of weird. But that's just a pure guess based upon what I'm hearing. The beach scenery. Is that him or her? Her, okay. The right catch. Or the right wave, I meant. She waits for the right wave and he does archery. Oh, that noise. Very good sound. Very good sound there. That car. Scootering. What was my thought? Oh, he. Okay. I gotta get my thought on this whole ordeal. And perhaps this does tell that tale what I have in mind that isn't quite relatable to me, but I'll still get it across as a potential maybe good message. The third one, I know what the message is, definitely, and that is definitely relatable as well. First part relatable, last part relatable. This one maybe. So she rode back with him. She has an eye for She has an eye for him. She fell for him. She fell in love with him right off the bat. She wanted to go to the same school as him that bad. She did everything she could. The more she sees him, the more she falls for him. Every day painful. Well, maybe this is relatable on a different sense. Maybe it's it could be it could be potentially somewhat relatable from the girl's perspective to some degree, on some basis, not all bases, but so they're kind of hanging out. The visuals. Puppy. Oh, it's hers. And I'm doing this while I'm uploading something smaller, and then I'll do the next part while I upload something smaller, and then I can toss a huge quee to upload. Take a bit of a nap. If sleeping means nap. That's a good tactic, though, to upload overnight. Your computer has to run all the heck, the whole dang time. Uh-oh, people suspect they're kinda closey. Future career survey. She hesitated on it. Her and her sister. So her sister kind of looks out for her. They don't have the perspective. They don't have the perspective of her wanting to stay with the guy. You know. Her battling them waves. The big kahuna. She's not getting anywhere with the guy or her sister. She waits to see him, just to see him and hang out with him. She purposely waits. That's a lot of love for somebody. That's a lot of heart for somebody. Oh wait, she took off without him that time. Oh, okay, but still, she did her typical waiting for him until after he would kind of come out of archery club after school. So she waited probably a long time, and that's relatable. So now she found his scooter, and she goes to find him atop a hill looking at the sky, or his phone. Okay, so here. So but still, beautiful sky. So they talk. In this part, I don't have the guy's relatability, I guess. More so the chick. So they're talking about their schools they're going to. So she's trying to bond and find relatability with him. And a mutual path. That turbine, that big turbine. She's making a paper airplane. Got quiet. The wind got quiet. So the wind got quiet and then she threw it. Nice. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright. That might have been a minor botch, but it's okay. Traffic restriction detour. So yeah, I'm watching the English version. I'm not watching the sub version. I wanted to watch the English version because of my favorite female dub voice actress. Wow. Amazing visuals. And yeah, that was kind of the first. So the first female voice actor bit. It's the girl from the first part and the last part. 5 kilometers per hour. Oh wow, that's a reference. Launch facility. A launch. Okay. So I don't count what anime I saw really up until a certain point. I mean, I saw all the typical stuff. Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Beyblade, Digimon, and the one other thing outside of that would have been my... I don't consider those my first anime. So the sister's talking about her being being unfocused, the little one, worrying about her. Just sure, but let her be as well. Let her pursue her path. But her talking to the dog. Weird that the strap is down. Sure, but okay. But yeah, one of the early ones was back with all those mixture was also Zoid's New Century Zero. That's probably what I would... That's what I don't want to define as my first anime because it was intermixed with all those others. All those other giant mainstream ones back then. So the one I saw, the anime I saw that kick-started me was the one with the chick's voice actress in this. Something from 2006 that I saw. But I'm keeping it a secret. So he keeps texting. He keeps trying to text the old girl, but he just never ever sends it. Is that what was the case? The soundtrack in this is amazing as well. The soundtrack, the relatability in the story, the visuals, of course, the visuals. I gotta see others from this studio or whatever. I think they're having a movie in the fall, and I want to see that, so we'll see what happens. I don't know. But it'll probably be another depressing movie. So she kind of picked up the guy's philosophy for herself. She's doing stretches. Very important to stretch your muscles so you don't hurt yourself. And very important to have that thing so you stay with your board. Typhoons. Cooler. Wind. Sugarcane. Sky. So her life kind of... Her view of life kind of grew. Everything appeared different, was different. She rode a good wave. Oh man, that would be interesting. Oh, rode away for the first time in 6 months. Oh, she probably felt a heck of a lot good then. I started to panic about where we were in the timing, but I forgot that it would show like an intermission scene. They notice her happiness. What? Something happened with the dude and her? What? Oh, she's gonna confess to him. So her riding the wave gave her the confidence to confess. So it's a big life thing. It's now or never. She's gotta confess. She's gotta confess her feelings. But that's crazy vulnerable. So once again, I can probably relate more to the girl in this situation. That's horrible. We'll just not say that to anybody. Nobody. So they're in the grocery store together. She got the same as him? It's on her mind. She wants to confess. She grabbed his shirt. She's ready to confess. She's blushing. It's so vulnerable. It's not. You know, on one hand, you don't want your feelings crushed, but then on the other hand, if you drudge on forever about something like that, it's only hurting you as well. So, but we won't delve into the third part just yet until we get to the end of the third part. So the one scooter don't work, hers. So they leave both. They'll walk. She can walk herself. So, but he wants to walk. That might give her a false impression, though. Who knows? Nah. No, it could just be him doing the right thing. Tearing up. I started imagining, daydreaming. She's crying. Yeah, that would be rough to have the person right in front of you. More relatability. Absolutely more relatability. It's so much tougher with the person in front of you. She doesn't want him being so nice because of her feelings. And there's the rocket. What a moment. Take off. And another thing, I might be trying to title things different, just so it's simplified for me a little bit easier on me. The easier it is on me, the more content I can try and create without getting burnt out. Very good sound effects in this. Very good sound effects. So that rocket takes off. It kind of splits the scenery. An amazing detail. The shadow on the, just because of the cloud. So like the sun rays from it. Amazing. And it like splits the scenery. I don't know if there's some sort of symbolism there or not. I'm not sure. I don't know. Something like it there's a divide between them or something. They're awful close right now, but they watched it together. The looks are kind of too similar, I guess. I can't barely tell who's who there. So they watched the whole thing together. Now would be the time to confess. So they're walking. Still amazing detail. She's realizing things. He was never looking at her. So she said nothing. Relatable. Relatable. It was nice. Very nice. Man, that must have been tough on her, though. He walks away. That dog. Always looking past him. Far beyond. He is indeed. Her wishes never come true. Still. Still. Won't be able to stop caring about him. Not today. Not tomorrow. Not ever. She cried herself to sleep in a ball. Five feels per second, baby. Her only thoughts of him. Yeah, you do go, when you go cloud nine it, you can't think of anything else but the person you care about and who you like or love that much. Episode 2, Cosmonaut, finished. Alright, so we'll wait until 48:30, and then we'll call it good there. But anyhow, thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for more. Alright, that's the end. So next time's episode 3, the final part, and I have a message for that. But the message in this part was, he was, for her, it was kind of most relatable for me with her perspective on some things, not necessarily him. With his case in this second part, it was, he was so stuck on his first puppy love that he didn't see what was right in front of him. The opportunity that he had right in front of him. He missed it. He missed it by being stuck on the first girl. He totally missed what was right in front of him. So, there might be a message there for some folks. Who knows? I don't know. That's not really necessarily relatable to me, but it could be at a time, I guess. It could be. Maybe I don't even realize it. Who knows? I don't know. Probably it could be more of a future thing. I don't think it's really a present thing. Alright. Next time is the final bit, part 3, or episode 3 rather, of 5 centimeters per second. Alright, thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more. I will see you up ahead for the finale, and I have a message for it. So, yeah, I will see you up ahead. Take her cool.